Well, that was easy. Just got done finishing up doing my annual report here at the Immigration Office here in the Philippines. Got here, they opened up at 9. Got here at 9:15. I was out of there by 9:25. Didn't even have time to sit down. Gave the guard my passport, my ACR card, and copies. They want copies of your passport and card as well. Gave it to them, fill out the little check-in paper. By the time I got ready to sit down, they already called my name to go inside. Very quick. Went inside. I guess I took another picture. And then sent me to the cashier. Paid them and it's done. Probably the fastest it's been through there. Probably about maybe 30 people right now in the office. I don't know, and they're all probably not doing check-ins because literally as soon as I got there, as soon as I gave the guard my stuff, they get little seats outside the office there. Went to sit down and it's basic. As soon as I went to sit down, they called my name. I was going to bring the camera in there, but I'm still not brave enough to put a camera on my face and talk at the camera in front of everybody. I'm actually hiding in the car now, in the parking garage. So, it's still pretty empty. The mall don't open up until 10. I was actually going to walk around the mall after I was done, but I don't want to wait 30 minutes. It's only 9:32 right now. So, I was surprised how fast it was. This office is actually pretty good though here in Iloilo. I mean, every time we check. The only time I've had a hard time here is when I decided to become a resident of the Philippines, and I came here to go pick up they give you a piece of paper showing you what you need to do, what kind of paper you got to gather up to submit to apply for the 13A. Because here, if you apply for here in the Philippines, you get your temporary 13A, your card, for 1 year. And I guess that's to make sure, I don't know what the reason is. I'm guessing to make sure you stay out of trouble for a year. Make sure you're committed to stay married, I guess, for a year. Like I said, me and my wife have been married 34 years this year, so that's not a question. But anyways, the guy in the office, he actually he pointed out that I got to get a new marriage contract. And I told him, oh, don't worry, I have one. And then when he asked me, well, when did you get it? And I was like, oh, when I got married back in 1989. Oh, that one's expired. Which I've never heard of a marriage contract expiring. So I was like, expired? I said, what, we're not married? No, you need to get a copy. You need to get a new one. So I wasn't being an asshole or anything like that. I was just asking him. I said, why do I need a new one? I said, I have one already. He goes, well, you need a copy. Well, I have copies of my original marriage contract. I have copies, certified copies. They got the stamp and everything on it. No, you need to get a new one. And why do I got to get a new one? Because it's expired, sir. So I was confused. He was getting mad at me because I kept asking him. My wife's getting mad at me, telling me just to shut up and we're just going to go ahead and do it. But I really wanted to know why my marriage contract is expired. I don't get it, why it's expired, because there's no expiration date on it. And then he finally said, well, that's what the rules are. I was like, well, it's like when you're a kid and your parents say, well, don't do that. Well, why? Well, because I said so. And that's how it felt to me. So finally, he actually gets pissed off and he runs off. He just leaves. So there's nobody there at the information desk there, and I'm still confused. I just want to know why. That's all. Why do I got to do it? Because here in the Philippines, it's not the price to get something done, it's the time. And it literally took us, me and my wife, it took us a whole day, literally a whole day, to get a copy of the marriage contract. The place opened up at 7 in the morning. I think we got there at 4 in the morning, and there's still a long line already to go in this building. I forgot. This place you can get your birth certificate, marriage contract, death certificate. I forgot what the place is called, but pretty much any kind of contract, certificates regarding personal things you can get at this office. Well, the place opened up at 7. We got there at 4, so we're in line until the place opened. Then once the place opened, you're in line for how many hours? Finally, when we got to the front window, it's like 9 in the morning already. And that's not even to get the paperwork done. That's to get a number. And then once you get your number, they tell you to come back after lunch. So we have to waste another 3 hours just walking around town for lunchtime. So at 12 o'clock, we come back, you're in line again. And now you got your number. Now the thing is, if they don't get to your number by 4 o'clock in the evening, you got to do this all over again. So if we're number 299 and they only go to number 400, the guy who has 401, he wasted his whole day just to get whatever he needed to get. Well, anyways, the lady at the immigration office, a lady came and told me the reason they need that, because you need a receipt. You need that receipt because they want the receipt here for your marriage contract. And the reason is, your receipt can't be no more than 6 months old, which I have no idea why that is. She didn't explain to me why either. But that's why you have to get a new copy of your marriage contract. So like I said, me and this young man were going round and round, and he was getting pissed at me, and I was getting pissed at him. And all he had to do say was because we need a copy of a receipt. Your receipt can't be no more than 6 months older. 6 months old. Well, if you would have said that, I was, okay, fine. I probably would ask, well, why do you need a receipt for 6 months? But that's the rule. I mean, I actually looked it up and it says you need a marriage contract with a receipt no older than 6 months. So I guess that's a requirement. I don't know why. Because, people like me who were married for a long ass time, I don't even have my original receipt. But like I said, I do have my original marriage contract. I think I have the original copy, plus I have 3 other copies, certified copies. So, but like I said, today took 10 minutes. Everybody was nice. Everybody was cool. Even the cashier lady, she has a sign up that says exact amount only. I think it's 380 pesos, 360 pesos. I'm not sure. I had 1,000 pesos. So, and I told her, I said, I don't have exact amount. I'm sorry. She said, oh, don't worry. Do you have 20 pesos? Oh, yeah, I got. And that's exactly what I had. I had 1,020 pesos in my wallet. So I gave that to her, and she gave me change. So that was even cool. So, but process was quick. It was easy. Now, do it again next year. Talk to you later.